O'Reilly Auto Parts will help you find just the right parts, products, and accessories for your car so you can get the job done right the first time. We'll also test your battery and check engine light, change your wiper blades, and refer you to a repair shop if needed. Trust our professional parts people. We're here to help you keep your car on the road. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey, it's John, Jay, and Rich. Sometimes after the show, we sit in the studio and we keep talking about stuff, and then we post it online. We call it the Afterwards Podcast. I mean, Kyle, you came up with the name.
Well, it was kind of a team effort.
No, it wasn't. Okay. You came up with the name.
Okay, right. When you search for it, search After Words, WORDS, not the other way. Now, once you find it, please subscribe, rate, and review.
A little bit of a warning. Sometimes afterwards can be a little NSFW. So, earbuds. We talk about things we can't and shouldn't talk about on the real show, but this is as real as it gets.
Afterwards, it's on the iHeartRadio app, iTunes, or just go to our podcast page at johnjaneandrich.com.
Afterwards, WORDS.
You ready? Let's go!
Now uploading the most listened to radio show on the planet.
I just flipped the switch.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
This is Post Malone.
This is Dua Lipa. And you're waking up with John, Jay, and Rich.
The culture, the music. This is
John, Jay, and Rich.
John, Jay, and Rich.
Wake your ass up, fool.
John, Jay, and Rich. You can call us and jump on the air with us at 877-937-1047. I'm assuming we're days away from Suzette having a baby. Days away.
Any day now.
Well, is that what the doctor said? Like, give us an update on your baby life. What's up?
Well, I mean, it could be any day now. Today I hit 38 weeks of being pregnant, so I have like 2 weeks left, and I'm feeling super heavy, and I think it's because baby is moving down. So my stomach is moving down, so I feel like I'm going to fall forward. Other than that, I feel fine.
You're going to fall forward because you're so tiny?
Yes. just when I thought that I couldn't get any bigger, I'm still getting a lot bigger. And I'm like, okay, all right, baby boy, let's go. I'm ready. Everything's ready at the house. But I feel fine. I actually have, energy. I want to do stuff. I've been cleaning, organizing, reorganizing things. So I'm just waiting for him to be here.
It could come today. He could come tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's that point where it could happen. Or it could come the 21st when the doctor said.
Right.
That's why we have the whole baby bingo thing going on our website, people guessing.
And whoever wins is my first babysitter.
He seems so chill about it. Is your husband chill, or is he kind of a little freaked out?
He's getting a little nervous. As a matter of fact, he went somewhere this weekend, and I stayed home. I'm just like, I want to stay home. I don't want to get ready. It's a hassle just getting ready right now. And I called him and he didn't answer. I called him because I received some shoes and we FaceTime each other every time we open up a pack, a new Nike shoes. So I called him, he didn't answer. I FaceTimed him, he didn't answer. And then after that, I took a nap and I woke up and I had 6 missed calls from him. And he thought I was going into labor. And he's like, are you okay? Is everything fine? I'm like, you should have answered the first time. But yeah, everything's fine. I fell asleep. And he's panicking.
So I was in Las Vegas this weekend, because I like to party.
Sure you do.
And on the way back from Vegas, so my son had surgery on his leg, right? So he has this brace on his leg he has to wear still. So I was kind of like, hey, I wonder if I could use this brace on his leg to pre-board, right? Because we were seaboarding on Southwest, and I'm like, this sucks. So sure enough, it's not even, they're like, of course you can pre-board. So him and I are going to pre-board, and there's a pregnant lady. And she goes to pre-board, and she says, hey, I listen to your show all the time, blah, blah. We're in Vegas coming home. And she's like, what are you doing in Vegas? And I tell her what I'm doing. And I said, what are you doing in Vegas? She goes, oh, we're here for our baby moon, right? And I'm like, baby moon? And she starts to explain to me what a baby moon is. And I'm like, Suzette's pregnant on our show, and she hasn't brought up baby moon. She goes, I know. So I write down on my list of things to talk about today is baby moon. And I get an email from Nick. And Nick goes, this weekend we went to San Francisco for our baby moon. And I'm like, what are the chances of a baby? Now, Suzette, have you heard of a baby moon?
I have no idea what that is.
All right. Has anyone in here heard of a baby moon? What's a baby moon, Kyle?
It's like a trip you take with your significant other before the baby comes. It's like a trip. It's
Oh,
like a
like a
honeymoon. It's a honeymoon,
honeymoon.
but it's like
What is
to
a baby
celebrate,
That's-
you know,
Yeah.
your last time you ever get to go anywhere by yourselves.
I did hear about that.
You poor thing.
But you love it at the same time.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a little too late to go anywhere.
Looks like yours was at Uno's Tacos last night.
You don't want to get ready.
I
Not
know.
going
I don't want to
anywhere.
get ready. Yeah. All I want to do is eat and like sleep.
She's at 28 weeks, the woman I talked to yesterday, and she was on her baby moon.
Oh, that's awesome. I wish I would have known. I would have
I
planned
know.
something.
You would have gone on a baby moon.
Yeah.
But I just think it's weird how I'd never heard of it before either until yesterday.
That's what I went on with Scott when we went to the Britney Spears show in Vegas.
I don't remember.
Was that
I
your
I
baby
remember.
moon?
I remember.
That's a fun baby
I
moon.
know, it was amazing.
So
But you could still go somewhere this weekend.
They're probably going to have that baby this weekend at my baby moon.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
kind of cool.
my baby moon, for my birthday, we went to Las Vegas, right, to go see this comedian. My sister wanted to see this comedian named John Mulaney, right? You guys heard of him, John Mulaney?
Sure.
Yeah.
Love him.
Writer for Saturday Night Live and Big Mouth and some other stuff, right? And he was performing at the MGM Park, the Park MGM. And it's a non-smoking hotel, which, by the way, is fantastic, right? And that's where we stay. And while we're there, sitting in the seats, they're advertising what's coming up. And Bruno Mars is playing there like in a couple days. Not Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars. And I was like, boy, I wouldn't mind seeing that show because it's a small theater, right? And it's non-smoking. But what they do is you know how a lot of times they take your phone or something like that. Like we go to the movies to see a movie that, like Star Wars for anybody else, they take your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that with 30 people. There are 5,000 people at this concert. You know what they did? And I've never seen this before. They give you like a pocket protector, and you put your phone in the pocket protector, and they lock it. And you get your phone. You carry your phone with you, but you can't take it out. It's in this little case, and you have it with you. And they say no pictures allowed. And you're carrying it with you the whole time you're in the theater. Meanwhile, you feel it vibrate. You feel people call you.
Oh
feel,
my gosh.
Right? And you can't do anything. And
I
I'm in
would
this-
panic.
It's crazy.
All the like worst things would pop in my head. Like
Oh.
there's an emergency going on right now, and I need to get to my phone.
And my sister, she's like, okay, let's all get together. Let's get a big picture. And then everyone poses. Oh, you can't do anything.
Bummer.
They can't do anything.
Why would they not allow pictures? That's
John
like
Mulaney didn't want pictures. I think he's working on a Netflix special because he's the guy that like got into. He went into rehab. He was doing cocaine, and he's going through a divorce. And he's dating Olivia Munn right now, which all his comedy is about that. His rehab and his intervention with all celebrities. I mean, it's a pretty. If this does become a comedy special, I highly recommend it. I think he's coming to town too. I highly recommend seeing his special. Yes.
I went to Joe Rogan a few months ago, and they did the same thing where they locked up your phone and gave it to you afterwards. And it's so if comedians are working on bits, it doesn't get stolen or it doesn't get out, or they don't take anything out of context and try to cancel them or whatever.
Did they put it in a bag?
Yeah.
And you carried it with you just like that? So how the anxiety when it would vibrate, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's crazy.
And so the good news is almost like my son Jake wasn't with us.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only like every time it would vibrate, oh God, hope everything's okay. You know what I mean? So I took my phone, I gave it to my wife, I go, can you put this in your purse? I don't want to know what's going on.
So when you leave, do they unlock it, or does it automatically unlock when the show's
when
over?
you leave, there's security guards everywhere. And they have some little thing, they go pop, and they just unpop it. And then you throw the case in it like a garbage bin.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
That's crazy.
I've not seen that before.
Who knew?
That's
It was
intense.
weird.
It does make sense, though, the way like Joey described it,
I'd rather have it with me and hear it buzz than when you turn it in and there's thousands of people and you
Yeah,
have
'cause you don't know
no
if you're gonna get it
idea
back.
how you're
This
going to
way
get
it's
it
with
back.
Yeah, you can lose it.
So on my birthday, we watched that. I mean, we did that, but also on the actual day of my birthday, we have this rule that you get to do whatever you want on your birthday. Whoever's birthday is, you get to do whatever you want. If it falls on a weekend, you get the whole weekend, which this was my weekend, right? But all I did on my birthday is I had my wife, my son Kemp, my son Dutch, and and we watched. So I rewatched all of season 1 of Ted Lasso, and we sat there we watched 10 hours of TV sitting on the sofa.
The whole season you
Oh,
rewatched?
I loved it. I've never done that before. I've never like there's shows back in the day, like Friends, for example. They would do reruns, when the show. So I would watch shows, but this is the first time I've ever rewatched a whole season because there's so many little lines and stuff, and I thoroughly enjoyed season 1. It's fantastic. In fact, I'm currently possibly growing a Ted Lasso mustache.
I see that. I see it coming in.
It looks good. I watched all of season 1 on your birthday, and I finished, or I'm caught up on season 2.
So am I. But
All the
season
way
1,
caught
I
up.
think I really enjoy season 1.
Yeah, I like the heart of season 1 a lot more.
It's something else. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
Making the world's highest-rated gin is about choices. At Aviation, we choose to use less juniper and more notes of citrus than traditional gins. The result is a more delicious, more balanced cocktail that doesn't make you feel like you just went to third base with a pine tree. Choices. Because if you're not drinking Aviation, you're drinking bullshit. This is going to get us into trouble. Aviation American Gin, an illusory sense of well-being.
100% grain-neutral spirits, 42% alcohol by volume. Diageo, New York, New York.
O'Reilly Auto Parts knows it's important to be prepared for the upcoming storm. With hundreds of items from flashlights and tarps to generators, gas cans, power inverters, tools, and cleanup supplies, our professional parts people can help you find the right emergency supplies to weather any storm. Visit your O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It was supposed to be the start of a beautiful relationship, but somebody screwed it all up. Second date update right now with John, Jay, and Rich.
It's John, Jay, and Rich. It's time for second date update. You meet somebody, you go on a date, you have a good time, you expect there to be a second date, and there isn't. So that's why you come to us. We're going to troubleshoot your date, then we're going to call the person you went out with and find out why there's no second date or what's going on in their world. Harvey, welcome to our show. What's your situation?
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you guys having me on. So I met this girl, and we met through mutual friends. Her name's Sierra, and I've been trying to find someone for a while. Looking for something serious. I'm trying to settle down. Maybe put a ring on somebody. You know what I mean? And so my friends, they hooked me up with Sierra, and I thought the date went fine. She seemed into me and everything, and I'm definitely into her for sure.
Well, what'd you guys do for the date?
Well, we went to this nice restaurant, this kind of high-end restaurant. It's like a rooftop situation, and at the top is like a casino restaurant situation, and it was really nice. I pulled out all the stops, because I'm serious about this thing.
And she had a good time? There's nothing that she wasn't kind of like uncomfortable, she wanted to leave?
No, I thought the date went fine. She seemed into me, and I definitely was into her, and we talked about meeting up again, so it left it like there was, going to be some hope for something more after dinner.
So since the date, have you been in contact, or is she just not getting back to you at all?
I mean, she replied to me maybe like the day after the date, and I haven't heard from her since. So I don't know what's up. I need you guys to help me out. Because
you are so serious to find someone and settle down, do you think maybe, did that come up in conversation? Could she have gotten a little freaked out? Like maybe you came on a little too strong in that area?
I really don't think so because, it was because I know she was also looking for something serious as well. So we were kind of on the same page. We didn't really talk about, that part of it. We just kind of had a good time. And, the place I chose, you choose certain places based on what you're looking for. So the place I chose was a serious place,
Okay.
And so I know she replied to you after you texted her, but how does the date end after the restaurant?
Yeah, I mean, so we both ended up going home afterwards, and we said that we were going to meet up again, and we just haven't because she not responded. I know her number didn't change, so I don't know what's up.
Have you asked the friends that hooked you guys up?
You know what? I reached out to them, and they're not really sure. They're busy with their own lives and stuff, so they haven't really gotten back to me either. So no one's got back to me. So I'm here. I need y'all to help me out.
Okay, well then, so I guess we'll call Sierra and find out what happened. Sounds like just a normal cut and dry date. Maybe she just didn't like you, man.
Maybe, but let's find out. I feel like there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
I was concerned with the part where you're like, "Hey, man, can someone set me up? I'm looking to put a ring on a finger." Yes. That's such a bizarre thing to say for a guy.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it at the date. I was in my head.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you're dating to find something serious. You're not dating just to hook up.
Exactly.
All right, Harvey, we got her number, so we're going to call and get her on the phone, okay?
All right.
All right, hold on the line. Second date update continues next with John, Jay, and Rich.
John, Jay, and Rich.
All right, we're in the middle of second date update. We're talking to Harvey. He got set up by mutual friends with a girl named Ciara, and it was just a simple date, right? Simple?
Simple. They went to a very nice restaurant. It was pretty fancy, he said.
Rooftop.
And then?
And then dinner was over. And since then, she hasn't been getting back to him.
Kiss goodnight?
Mm-mm.
No kiss goodnight?
Right, Harvey?
No kiss goodnight. Just, a nice polite hug, like a light embrace, like a 3 to 5 second embrace type situation.
Quick question. When you said you sent her a text and she replied, what did the reply say?
It was pretty generic. She, it was like a couple where I was like, hey, it was great seeing you. She was like, yeah, had a good time. You too, type situation. And then that was kind of it.
And you're not okay with like just letting it go. Maybe there was no chemistry. You're just like, because it's not like something happened or you're like, man, we hooked up. She spent the night. I need to know why she's not returning my call. Can it just be you went on a date with a girl? There was no chemistry. Next.
Yeah, but there was some chemistry. There was some spark there. So that's why I just want to investigate a little bit and see what's going on.
Because you really like her. Like you want to go on another date with her, right?
I do like her. I want another date, and I think the next day will be even better than this one.
Okay, well then let's get her on the phone then. Patch her through, Peyton. Hold on, Harvey. You stay quiet while we talk to her, okay? And then once we kind of pull it out of her, what's up? You jump in, okay? But let us get some stuff out of her. Okay, hold on.
All right.
How long ago was this date?
It was about 2 weeks ago.
All right, hold up.
Hello.
Hi, is this Sierra?
Yeah, this is she.
Hi, Sierra. Good morning. This might be a little random, but this is Suzette from John Jay and Rich, the radio show, and we want to talk to you on air for a second, but we kind of need your permission.
What is this about?
Dating.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Are you currently dating?
Kind of, sort of. I just went on a date with a guy recently.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably what we're calling about. Because we were talking to this guy that has a great. Ooh, you said, "Oh gosh!" I was about. Well, tell me this is maybe this is not the same guy. We were talking to a guy. He had great personality. He was set up on a date with you through mutual friends. He said everything seemed great. Is this Harvey?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was set up with a guy through my friend's name Harvey. And I, honestly, yeah, it was okay. It was okay. What's your question?
Well,
exactly.
He wanted to see you again, and he thought there was some chemistry there, and he was curious for us to find out what's up. So we told him we would call you and get your point of view of the date. And so, like, obviously, because you already kind of like went, ugh. So what? Just what happened? What's up?
I mean, honestly, it wasn't what I expected at all, and I thought the night was going to go great, but it kind of just took a turn. And I'm not interested. I thought it was going to be fun, but just how things happen, I'm just like, I'm not really here for that.
What did he do? Did he do something?
Well, okay, so let me just kind of take you on a journey of what happened. So, we had dinner reservations at a high-end restaurant. I was really excited. It was at this casino. I've never been to a casino before. So we got there a little early for a reservation. He asked me if I wanted to gamble a little bit. I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. It sounds like fun. I put like $15 in a slot machine, and once I was done, I told him I wasn't going to gamble anymore. So he asked if I would just hang out for a while, and play at the blackjack table. I was like, okay, cool. I noticed that the guy puts down like $500, and he ordered a couple drinks, and I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. But he kept losing, and it was getting close to our reservation time, and I tried to get him to stop and come on. And once we finally left, his attitude it really sucked. He complained at dinner about all the money that he lost, and I'm like, dude, like, I'm thinking this in my head, like, well, you probably shouldn't have put down $500. And like, we're literally sitting there ordering, and he only orders an appetizer and water, and this is for dinner. So it was like really awkward, and I just got a salad because I'm thinking.
Oh, come on! What the hell? I mean, I think you're being a little dramatic.
Oh! So are you guys like ambushing me? Like, what's this? Why is he on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, listen, you straight up. You was ignoring me, which is actually kind of rude.
Well, I mean, it was really weird. Like, why would you take a girl out on a first date to go to the casino and you lose all your money and all you can order is water and an appetizer? Like, that's what's weird.
I mean, I wasn't complaining the entire night. I didn't lose that much money. It was just a little bit, and I wasn't hungry after that.
Okay, well, first, like, let's just take a step back. Did you even know how you were acting? Like, you were acting like I wasn't even there. All you cared about was the fact that you lost all your money playing blackjack the whole time.
Oh, now come on. Like, I acknowledged you when you was at the craps table, when you was at the blackjack table.
You were complaining.
I acknowledged you.
Why would I want to talk to you after that? You were mean to the guy. Yeah, you didn't even acknowledge me.
I did. I introduced you to the little blackjack table, and then I was on the blackjack for a little bit.
No, you acted like I was an inconvenience the whole time at the casino. And I'm not lying, and I'm not really interested in seeing you again, so I don't know why you guys are ambushing me and calling me right now. It's really starting to piss me off. So,
you know what? Forget this. Whatever. It's not my problem anymore. It's cool.
Okay, bye, Harvey. Bye, guys. Thanks for the call. It was entertainment, but I'm not interested in dating him ever again. I'm done. I'm good.
Yep.
Got it.
Clear.
I mean, I'm on your side. I would be mad. First of all, him making you wait while he gambles and you haven't had anything to eat. I'm
hungry.
Yes.
You just gotta eat. Honestly, if you could just think about like how the atmosphere looked, all he ordered was salad and water. Like, he didn't even order anything to drink. And I picked out like the finest, sexy little dress just to sit there and look crazy. I'm good. I'm done, Harvey. Have a nice life. I'm not interested in doing this again.
All right, cool. That's all good.
Like, even if he was gambling and she was wearing this nice dress, so that looks good at the gambling tables. You got your nice girl next to you. You're dropping some money. Then you go have dinner. You shouldn't just have water and something to, you know what I mean? You need you shouldn't be like, I'll just have a salad and water because I lost my ass. You should be able to gamble and still survive and still live,
or at least
still go
to
the date at the full capacity you intended on going.
It was a really big salad, though. That salad had like chicken and, had that blue cheese on it. It was a really big salad.
But the fact that you were complaining the entire time about losing, too, like, that's not a good date.
Right.
I don't want to hear that.
You have to make her comfortable with it. Like, if she wanted to order a steak, she should feel comfortable ordering the steak. Or whatever.
You should have ordered a steak. I just had the steak inside the salad with the chicken.
Mm-hmm. And the blue cheese. Don't forget that.
So I can see her point of view totally.
I do too.
But I also see his. I don't see his point of view actually.
Well, you left your date hanging for over half the date. So I mean, that alone, not even counting dinner, would stink.
if she's having fun with you while you're gambling, and she's like, "Go ahead, keep going, you're on a roll," or blowing the dice, or whatever game you're playing, or should I hit? Should I not hit? And then she's part of it with you, and we're late for our reservation, and then you go, and then you still have you should have committed a certain number in your head, especially if you're going to a casino and you're going gambling. I got this much, I'm going to lose, and if you win, then you
kind of want to impress me, right? And there was no impressing going on. I was completely unimpressed.
The whole thing that impresses me, this whole thing, is the way you say water.
Making the world's highest-rated gin is about choices. At Aviation, we choose to use less juniper and more notes of citrus than traditional gins. The result is a more delicious, more balanced cocktail that doesn't make you feel like you just went to third base with a pine tree. Choices. Because if you're not drinking Aviation, you're drinking bullshit. It's going to get us into trouble. Aviation American Gin, an illusory sense of well-being.
100% grain-neutral spirits, 42% alcohol by volume. Diageo, New York, New York.
It's because of how I was raised. I'm kind of like a country northerner, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Say water. Let me hear you say water again.
Water?
No. You
it's hard to get put on the spot.
You said water. What's a water? Say waterfall.
I think it has a waterfall.
It's so cute.
I really like it. Yeah, see, he spent no time getting to know you at all. So all you're doing is standing around and waiting. I agree with you. I would be out too, Sierra.
Yeah.
All right, guys, whatever. I guess I'll find another person to take to the blackjack table.
Yeah, maybe involve them next time.
Blackjack table.
Yeah, learn the lesson though, Harvey.
Yeah, I shouldn't have hit on that last one. Maybe I would have won something.
That's the lesson.
I would actually. I mean, just obviously outsider, but listening to this, I would recommend going out again because I would. I just think that there's miscommunication. They got to talk because they both have good personalities. Both have fun.
I don't know about that one.
When she says I'm not at all interested, she means it.
Yeah, but
hopeful thinking. Thank you for the hopeful thinking. But I'm going to pass on this one. I'm going to go get some water. How about that?
Love it.
Yes, there you said water. Earlier you said water. Water. I don't even know how to spell
You know
water.
what?
WRTER.
Water, yeah.
All right, Ciara, thank you for being on our show. Harvey, good luck to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys.
You got it. That's Second Date Update. John, Jay, and Rich.
John Jay and Rich.
All right, horoscopes. What's the vibe, Suzette?
These are the most popular horoscope signs, ranked from most to least. 1 being the most, 12 being the least. These are just the signs that can walk into a room full of strangers and leave with a bunch of new friends.
All right, let's go to Andrew. Andrew, hello. Thanks for holding.
Well, hello there, Big Daddy, and happy late birthday to you. Feliz cumpleaños. You don't look a day over 21, dear. And also, regarding the white after Labor Day apparel, I do have a little information regarding that because I've seen a news report. Not that I care, mind you, but I was just listening, and they say it's a class distinction, John Jay, versus new money versus old money. And if you're classy and, you go to the country club and have the double martini with the 4 olives, you do not wear white because only the help wears white after Labor Day. So there you have it. But regarding the Scorpio Nation and how we bring life, la vida, the flavor, yes, to the party, you got to tell me that the Scorpio Nation is ready to rise up because we always turn up.
Oh no. You are the life of the party, but it says here that Scorpios are the least popular. They're number 12 on the list. And it's because Scorpios are known to be really intense, and a lot of people can't handle that. They take their relationships very seriously and would rather have fewer people that they can trust than a whole bunch of people that will disappoint them.
Well, that's kind of disappointing, but so anyway, you got to take us full throttle, baby, and swallow it because we bring it. And, oh, well, if you don't like it, we're a full-on sign. Take it or leave it. No excuses. No excuses. But thank you. And I'm looking for my big party day to make it positive at the end on the 10th because that's when you said, ooh, I'm going to get some or something exciting going to happen. That may be the day that Achilles viene al mundo.
Yeah, I have a good feeling about the 10th.
I know you do, girl. You keep it. You keep it safe, and we're waiting for the new miracle. Thank you, my love.
Thank you.
All right, Andrew, you have a great day.
Bye, big birthday boy.
Bye. All right, let's go to Shanae. Gemini. What's up, Shanae? Shanae?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello there. How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
All right. So Shanae is a Gemini.
Yes, Shanae. So for Geminis, when it comes to being popular, this sign is number 5. They're very impressive socially and can find some common points of interest with anyone. They make other people feel interesting and worthy, and who doesn't like that? Geminis just have the power to turn your bad mood around and make everything better just by being there.
Finally. Some truth to that. Finally.
Top 5 is good, Shanae. Take it.
Exactly. All right. I like that one. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Shanae, can I talk to you about an hour?
You sure can.
Because I want to make my big announcement.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because you work at Yelp, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I might need a little bit of Yelp for my announcement. A little help with Yelp.
Hey.
I got you, boo.
All right. So about an hour from now. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Megan. Megan's in Aries.
Hi, Megan.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so for Aries, you are top 4 when it comes to being popular. It says here that it's not hard to love Aries because they're just so adventurous and can make almost anything seem fun. Their competitive spirit makes the people around them strive to do better. It's that energy that makes people gravitate towards them and want to be their friends. And that's why you're very popular.
Yep. I would agree with that.
Okay, well, thank you, Megan. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, now, John Jay, for Virgos, it is Virgo season. You are number 11 on the list, one of the least popular signs. Virgos just don't sugarcoat anything, and that can come off as harsh and critical. It's okay with Virgos if they're not the most popular sign. They're pretty sure that they're the smartest, and those who love them for who they are.
I was about to say, when you said that, I wasn't popular. I'm like, oh, that's fine with me.
Yeah, you don't need to be popular. You don't care. And for Kyle, Libras, where is Libra on here? I can't find it.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, no, Libra.
Well,
you're number 6 on the list. So you're right in the middle. Libras tend to be popular because they're very likable. Having a lot of friends and being well-liked is extremely important to this sign. The idea that someone doesn't like them will torment them.
Yeah.
I always
I
think
don't want to admit it, but it's so true. Like, why wouldn't you like me? I'm friendly. We can get along. We can find something in common.
I always think of that girl in the elevator that you told us about a long time ago.
She was so mean.
Yes.
Like, what?
You still think about it?
Smile at you.
And you were like, why?
What, the girl in the elevator, what happened?
Remember?
She didn't smile at you?
She was kind of like rude, I remember.
She was rude.
And
Somebody
you were
works
really
here?
nice to her. No, I think it was like in a different floor.
Yeah, she works down there.
And she just was, I don't remember. You get in the elevator and you go, hi. And she just didn't give you the time of day?
Yeah, she like gives me looks and like makes nasty remarks.
Oh.
But why? Like, I'm friendly.
What the heck? So weird.
I know.
Rich, for Pisces, you're number 3 on this list. One of the most popular horoscope signs. A Pisces would do anything for anyone. They're selfless, which makes them very popular. They're very creative and can help us see the world in a very inspirational way. Everyone loves having those kind of people around. Pisces just get along with everyone and they don't mind being the center of attention.
I feel like I can have a conversation with pretty much everyone.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's Rich's superpower. Like anytime we have to go to an event or like a mixer or anything, like Rich works the room. He is around there. He knows everyone's life stories. He like can. I mean, it's a talent.
You take off right away.
Yeah,
I'm like in the corner hiding.
You might as well.
I usually get like just stuck talking to one person because then I feel like, how do you get out of a like it's rude to leave, right?
Yeah, how do you do that?
I don't know how to do that. So I just be like, hey, you're my buddy now. You're stuck with me.
And for Capricorn is number 10 on the list, one of the least popular signs. To a Capricorn, they just don't have time to be popular. They've got a lot of work to do. It's not that they don't have friends. They just have a few close friends and consider some of their coworkers, past and present, friends too.
Tambra, she's a Cancer. What's up, Tambra?
Hey, what's up?
All right, Tambra. So for Cancer, for this sign, you're number 9 on the list. It's not that Cancers don't have a lot of friends. They do. It's just that having 1 or 2 friendships is worth more to them than having a whole crowd of friends. They just need to be able to trust people in their lives, and sometimes that can be hard for them.
That is true. And my son's a Pisces, and he's always about attention. He's always like... But my husband, he's a Capricorn, which is kind of funny because I can go somewhere and it's like he doesn't meet a stranger. It's like I come back and like he's just talking to someone that we don't even know. It's just like random. And I'm like, do you know this person? And he's like, nope, but I'm talking to him.
Oh, that's weird.
All right, Tambra, you have a great day.
It's really weird.
If we didn't get to your sign, it's posted at johnjaneandrich.com. Kyle, what's something you're working on for 3 things we need to know?
There are still a lot of people that are working from home, and that may mean your boss is spying on you. I will tell you how next with John Jay and Rich.
Our full show packed into one beautiful podcast. Find John Jay and Rich on demand wherever you get your podcasts.
Kyle, what do we need to know today?
Illinois has become the latest state to embrace a new philosophy on the health of students with mental health days. So starting in January, students will be able to take 5 such days off a year with no doctor's notes. So it's basically just like, I need a mental health day. I need to take a break. I'm recognizing where I'm at, and this is what I need. The law actually covers students ages 6 to 17. So this isn't like a college thing. This happens to be in grade school all the way through high school. There are a bunch of other states that have put mental health days into place: Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, Maine, Nevada, Oregon, and Virginia as well. And I'm sure there will be more to follow.
It's a good start.
Yeah. So A lot of people are still working from home. Many have gone back to the office, or some are in a hybrid situation where they're at home and then in the office occasionally. But this has, I guess, made bosses a little like, I need to know what's going on here. Like, need tabs on my employees. So they are turning to tattleware to keep tabs on their employees working from home. Sales of remote surveillance software, like Sneak, that's one of them, SNEEK. The sales of these things have spiked during the pandemic. So these software programs actually give bosses several options for monitoring workers' online activity. Everything from screenshotting whatever you've got going on your screen to logging your keystrokes, tracking your browsing. So there's also something called FlexiSpy, which offers call tapping, Spy Tech, which is known for mobile device access.
That's awesome.
And NetVisor, which has a remote takeover feature. So if they don't like what you're doing on their equipment, they're just going to take over the whole thing.
Move.
So you may not think that, they're watching, but they are.
Always watching.
Just because you're at home doesn't mean you have more privacy when it comes to your work stuff. So there are a lot of people that like to sleep in the nude. I personally am not one of them. It's not my thing.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
And now there is a doctor who is backing those of us who aren't into it up. There's a doctor who's gone viral on TikTok, and he's gone viral because he's given us the reason we should never sleep naked.
The average person passes gas 15 to 25 times a day, and this can happen while you're sleeping. And a scientific study proved that every time you pass gas, you are spraying a tiny amount of fecal material. And that same study showed that your tighty-whities will catch all of these particles. So for the sake of your bed partner, please sleep with your underwear on.
Mask up.
Yes.
Mask your butt. In essence. Yeah, if you don't want to roll around and sleep in your own poo, it's a good idea.
I don't like to do anything
something
naked. You're fine.
There you go. And that's 3 things you need to know.
John, Jay, and Rich.
Okay. It's time for Stacks and Hacks.
Stacks. Hacks. Stacks and Hacks. John, Jay, and Rich.
So a new poll was trending over the weekend about the best things from the 90s. These are the best things from the 90s, like TV shows. Friends.
Sure.
Titanic. NSYNC, and Spice Girls. Other TV shows, The Simpsons, Fresh Prince, Saved by the Bell, Baywatch, Buffy, The Vampire Slayer, Sabrina, The Teenage Witch, Dawson's Creek, Power Rangers.
X-Files.
Ooh, Power Rangers.
Nope. A few movies that made the list: Titanic, Romeo and Juliet, 10 Things I Hate About You, Clueless, and Space Jam. Groups: Spice Girls, Britney, Backstreet, NSYNC, Destiny's Child, New Kids on the Block. Even though they started in the 80s, they still had some hits, I guess.
Nirvana, hello.
Nope, they're not on the list. Several products made the list: VHS tapes, Nokia cell phones, Game Boys, Tamagotchis, Beanie Babies, Polly Pocket, and Pogs.
It's a good era.
A list of things that people did as kids that seem a lot more dangerous now as adults is out, too.
Jumping stuff on your bike?
That is so dangerous, man. I almost got it. I don't know. When I think about the things that I did back then on my bike.
Our unsturdy ramps were no good.
Oh, my God.
Jumping onto a mattress from anywhere.
I broke my collarbone twice doing that with my brother. We would fight on the mattress and play King of the Mattress. Apparently, I wasn't very good.
Catching and playing with spiders, shooting fireworks at friends. Oh, my God. Well, we used to play violent firework games.
Oh, my gosh. That's so
Destroying stuff in old buildings with asbestos, goofing around with lawn darts, jumping off the roof and lofts of sheds and barns, putting a car neutral while in a parking lot, messing around the streets or roads at night, climbing more than 12 feet up in a tree, fooling around on staircases, walking out on a frozen pond or pool, sticking things in electrical outlets. What's something you did that you didn't realize was dangerous? Call us at 877-937-1047. As a kid, 26% of Americans feel like Labor Day marks the true end of summer. That's how I am. I feel like summer ended Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Halloween is the end.
Of
I know,
summer?
that's how it feels for
Yeah.
me, too.
That's funny because that's not in here. Here's what it says: 26% of Americans feel Labor Day marks the end of summer. 19% say it's when school backs up, and 39% say summer doesn't end until the official first day of summer, which is September 22nd.
Oh.
man in Nebraska went to Taco Bell recently. When he was driving back, he was eating his Taco Bell, and he was admiring a new knife that he bought. Then his vehicle hit a bump in the road, and he stabbed himself.
Oh, yikes.
His condition is unknown. 24-year-old man from St. Louis was arrested Wednesday after stealing a go-kart from a bunch of kids at gunpoint. The kids were 4, 6, and 9. Isn't that rude?
Yeah.
Can anybody in here change a tire in a car?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I think I was taught how, but I don't think I would be able to do it on my own.
21% of Americans have done it before. I've done it before.
It's kind of fun. If it's not like blazing hot or super cold.
Yeah. And once you do it, it's like, yeah, I feel accomplished.
Here's a list of the most disappointing, overhyped tourist traps throughout the world. Romeo and Juliet's balcony in Verona, Italy. The UFO crash site in Roswell, New Mexico. Machu Picchu in Peru. The Dead Sea in Israel. Bourbon Street in New Orleans. I disagree. I've been there.
That's fabulous.
The Taj Mahal in India. My wife loves that place. Those are some of the most disappointed places in the world.
Oh.
Cardi B gave birth to her second child on my birthday.
Yeah. Baby boy.
And Rihanna and A$AP Rocky went on a double date. Isn't that funny that their double date made news?
Yeah. Well, because I feel like you don't really see them out, especially with like other celebrities. And they were hanging out with Nicki Minaj and her boo.
And Amelia Hamlin and Scott Disick are taking a break after Scott Disick displayed some jealousy over Courtney and Travis Barker's relationship. Do you see that? So now they're taking a break.
Yeah, she was walking around with a shirt that says, "Don't you have a girlfriend?"
No way.
Oh, she's mad.
I would be mad too.
Yeah, I would
You're
be too.
not really supposed to care about her PDA with her new boyfriend.
Before Rich, you tell us life hacks, pick up Chuck real quick. Chuck, what's something dangerous you did as a kid?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing this morning?
Good. What'd you do?
So I was 6 years old. I think I was about 6. And this is all, okay with my parents. I was in the backyard. I had a chair, and there's the clothesline pole. And, I'd jump, and I would hang on the pole. And then I made the jump, so I thought, hey, I better scoot the chair back. So I just kept doing that, jumping, landed on the clothesline pole, and eventually, of course, got far enough that I jumped, and there was no clothesline pole, and I landed and busted my arm right on the ground.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too much because, in the 90s, my aunt, she was up on the roof loading something, just watching me do it. And grandma was inside doing something, who knows, but us kids were doing our thing.
And, I think about that all the time. My mom let me do some crazy things, and I'm like, I can't believe she just watched.
I read this thing where it says that parents should let their kids do those type of things still. Like, we're too protective of our kids. Like, my sister doesn't let her kid do anything.
Oh.
And it's like, you need to let them go out and experience life and get hurt. Yeah. What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
Well, this is about customer service and how you get the best customer service. If it's a big company, they say harness the power of your social media. Like big companies like Ford, Target, if you tweet at them about something you're disappointed at, they have people on the staff that are there to literally look for those and make it right. Likewise, give praise to people who get it right when it's due on your social media. And if you want great service at a restaurant or food truck, they say, go buy yourself a Yelp t-shirt and wear it into the place, and they will take care of you like you are the king of food. So those life hacks and more are all up at johnjayrich.com.
Our full show packed into one beautiful podcast. Find John Jay and Rich on demand wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay. So my birthday was over the weekend. I don't remember. It's the
Saturday.
4th. Saturday. And Kyle gave me a gift before the break, and I opened it up, and it was great, right? Cool stuff, T-shirts, some other stuff. But then the card. I have the card here in front of me. Now, I have the card in front of me. Because, so for years, I was telling Kyle, there's TV shows. I love sharing TV shows with Kyle. And there's a show called The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston. And it's on Apple TV. And she doesn't want to buy Apple TV. And then Ted Lasso came out, and it's on Apple TV. And I keep telling her, I'm like, you got to watch Ted Lasso. But she's like, I don't want to buy Apple TV. So I remember at one point last week, I actually thought her birthday's coming up next month. And I was like, I'm just going to buy her Apple TV, right? I thought to myself, I'm going to buy her Apple TV. I open up the birthday card. It says, happy birthday, John Jay. I was at a loss on what to get you. So along with your gifts, I got Apple TV. And I watched Ted Lasso for you. I thought it was so awesome that you actually got, because I wanted to talk to you about it.
Exactly what he wanted.
It's exactly what I wanted to have. She already watched it. She had already watched it. She's like, we could talk about it. So now, where are you on Ted Lasso?
I'm all caught up.
You are?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's not like I couldn't stop watching it.
Right?
Yeah, it is really good. It was not what I was expecting, and I don't really know what I was expecting because you pretty much described the show. I mean, it's this guy from America who gets picked up to coach a soccer team, and he doesn't coach soccer, has never coached soccer before in his life. And he literally got hired to screw the team up because the owner lady got a divorce and her ex-husband loved the team. And this is her way of like sticking it to the man if the team starts losing. And Ted Lasso, Jason Sudeikis' character, is just so positive, even when people are like mean to him, and he's so nice through it all that it's just like, it's infectious. And that's exactly the way you described it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. Does that make sense?
He's so likable.
Yes.
It's the only show I've ever, like, I watched season 1 twice, and there's so many one-liners that get by you. And I paused it, and my kids, like, they're making fun of me because I'd be like, you guys don't even get this joke. I mean, this is before your time to even get it, so let me explain it to you. And then the part where he was like bummed out, and he goes, what happened? Did Beyonce and Jay-Z break up? And he's like, no. And he goes, oh my God, thank God. I like pause it. I go, isn't that funny? Let's watch the scene again. My kids were so annoyed with me because I was pausing funny scenes and rewinding them and watching them over again. Right?
It's so true. I kept thinking, oh, I got to remember that. And then I would be like 2 episodes down the road and poof, it was gone.
They
and
cram.
Like, what's that line again?
They cram a lot of jokes, a lot of references. And I think season 2, they double down on the cramming in the references, don't you think?
But the jokes. But the message also, and it's like if you're a coach in a sporting event, I think you should watch Ted Lasso because you also see how they deal with ball hogs, non-team players.
Egos.
I mean, egos. It's great. Yeah, Joey, what's your take on Ted Lasso or whatever we're talking about?
No, my take is on Kyle being the gift whisperer for John Jay.
Yeah.
I filmed the whole thing of this happening on Friday, and we're putting it up on johnjayandrich.com right now. But
I don't even remember you filming that. That's so crazy.
Yeah, you were in a different world.
That was such
you
a
were
great
floating.
gift.
I did not expect you to sit like that's a stupid gift. I bought something for myself for you.
That says a lot about me. How happy I am for you that you got to watch that show.
But as I'm watching it, I'm so confused because I remember a few years ago I was your Secret Santa, and I got you protein powder that you had in the studio here that you used every day. You looked at me and you said, I already have this, and you gave it back to me. And I'm looking at Kyle getting herself a gift, and you were losing your mind.
It's amazing.
What?
I gave you back protein powder? Like, I'm not going to continue to use it?
I took it back to GNC.
Like, I would use the protein powder, then go, now they open the second batch.
Yeah, exactly.
You already have this and gave it back to me, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
That's cold.
That is cold. Yeah, Nick.
Can I also chime in here?
Yes, please.
No. For Christmas a couple years ago, we had Secret Santa, and I had John Jay's name. And, like, I'm so full of anxiety on what to get this man who is notoriously, known for hating his gifts.
He complains about everything.
You were really into celery juice at that point.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, this is like kind of funny, but also kind of fun. I got you like $20 worth of celery.
Okay. That sounds great.
And it was right before Christmas break. And I came in the next week to run the board, and the celery was still sitting.
No way.
Right behind your chair.
Terrible.
It was probably different celery.
Along with, I got you some camera attachments for your phone for unfug feet.
Oh, yeah.
And they were sitting on top of it.
Really? Oh, that's cold-blooded.
Welcome to the club, boys. I have yet to get him one gift. He said, hey, this is great.
Rich got me a gift now for this morning. I got to look at it.
I can tell you this.
It was heavy. I go, would you give me a bottle of wine? I don't drink wine.
Before I even opened it, I can tell you this. I went with my kids twice this weekend to 2 different massive stores that carry everything. And my daughter would say, what about this? And I would complain for you. Like, there was nothing in Target that you would accept.
Well, now,
nothing in the whole store.
if you give me a Secret Santa, learn from Kyle. Get yourself something.
No problem.
That wasn't all I got.
Yeah, don't open it now. You'll be terribly disappointed.
It was a great gift. All right, so I said last week I had a big announcement. I have to tell you, I do have a big announcement. I want to tell you about it next. I'm pretty excited about it, and you're not going to be... I Forrest Gumped my way into something that's ridiculous. John, Jay, and Rich.
John, Jay, and Rich.
All right, so let me tell you what happened. We might need Shanae. I like to pick up Shanae. Shanae, if you don't know Shanae, she's always on our show. We do horoscopes early in the morning, and Shanae works for Yelp. Right, Shanae?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me tell you this story real quick. I don't even know how long ago it started, but I was at my son's basketball practice. And I was at my son's basketball practice a year or so ago. And one of the coaches, one of the kids' dads was in the same area I was at, and he was on the phone, talking pretty loud, doing whatever. And then it wasn't bothering me, but he's talking loud. And when he gets off the phone, he goes, sorry. He owns a pool company. And he's like, I'm trying to buy a Rosati's pizza place. And I was like, oh, is it cool? And he goes, yeah, it's supposed to be like a moneymaker. It's supposed to be whatever. And I was like, hey, man, I'll go halvesies with you. Remember when I said that?
Yeah.
Long story short, I ended up buying this Rosati's with him. I had to tell my wife. And so it now is opening. It's opening September 15th. And these dates are very important. So the grand opening of Casa Grande is September 15th, our Rosati's. Howard and I own the Rosati's. So as Howard, and Howard has been working his butt off on the Rosati's at Casa Grande, I've had nothing to do with it. But he's a really good businessman. And he's putting all the stuff together. And what do you think of this oven? We're getting this oven from the East Coast. We're getting it. And I'm like, great. Send me pictures of the oven. Send me pictures of the plates. Send me pictures of everything, right? And my wife's involved in the furniture and putting all these pictures up and everything. Great. Well, something popped up that there was another location that wasn't doing well. And this is where Yelp comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So this other location has got like hundreds of terrible Yelp reviews, right? And the owner wasn't really doing whatever he was doing. Whatever. The owners, you know how you always see new ownership of a place?
Yes.
So the owner's like, I don't know what he's doing. So the Rosati's people approached us and said, would you guys want to buy this other location? And Howard goes, what do you think? And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Oh my gosh. John Jay.
Are you serious?
Before the first one opens.
Why not, Howard? You're going to do all the work to open it. Sure.
So we bought it, and we took it over September 1st.
Oh,
so I currently own two pizza places. The one I originally bought didn't even open yet.
You don't even know how it's going to be.
I haven't even been there yet.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
open already. And the thing is, it's by you guys. It's already open. It's like in our hood. Like it's livable. Like it's there.
Livable?
Like it's a real place. And so what we did is we have new sauce. Howard's like, we got different sauce. We have bigger chicken wings. He sent me pictures of the old chicken wings versus the new chicken wings. They're bigger. And I'm like, oh, that's great. And then he sends me pictures of there's two kinds of Rosati's companies. There's one, it's the family, and then a family split off. And they split off two different sides, right?
Okay.
And the side we're on, in our opinion, is better. Tastes better. They have different stuff. So we have that. And that one Rosati's that we took over, we changed it. So everything's new. So it's going to have signs. If it doesn't already, it says under new management. We're the new management.
How do you get the word out on Yelp, though? Because I feel like it's really hard to erase bad Yelp reviews.
I have no idea. That's why I was asking Shanae, since she brought up she worked at Yelp. I was like, Shanae, how do I fix that Yelp? Or, we just go test our new sauce. It's ours. I own the Rosati's in Ahwatukee. Do you know it?
Okay, so I saw that on Instagram that there is one in Ahwatukee. I was like, this is not the one. His is in
Oh, it is.
Casa Grande.
No, I own the one in Ahwatukee now.
Because I saw the guy who says I'm being trained by the best. I saw that and I wondered if that was something going on with you, but then I kind of forgot about it. So this is what you do. You get in touch with a person who has that contract for Rosati's. So whoever Yelp, contact Yelp and find out who that salesperson was when they put themselves under Yelp.
Oh, I didn't even know that's how it worked. That he was a salesperson. I thought it was just
go in and put in under new management on the on your website thing also under new management. Put under new management everywhere. And everybody will know because everybody that's listening to me
because I'm under security. Me. That's what I do.
Right.
But I do know that there is a contact person, so I would suggest calling Yelp, finding out who that salesperson was, who has, who put it up for you, because everybody has a salesperson. Go from there, start from there, and also put out the word. You guys go to Rosati's in Ahwatukee now. John Jay got that one.
And put on good reviews. Right,
Yeah.
so hopefully you'll see the difference. I bought it became mine September 1st.
Jeez.
And I like, we were coming home. We went to Tucson to go see Jake on Thursday or Friday morning. We're driving back. Blake goes, "You want to go see the new Rosati's?" I'm like, "No."
What, dude?
I was just like, "What?" She goes, "We drive by the exit." She goes, "It's just right there." She goes, "We get off right there. It's right there." Like, "No thanks."
I knew that.
Just let me know.
This one needs work,
So why don't
man.
you
The
do this,
reviews are
John Jay?
bad.
So like tomorrow at lunchtime, say, you know what, I'm going to be at my new Rosati's, blah blah blah, and have people start coming there, and then have them put reviews in, and that will supersede those other ones.
Did you
Come
not
on.
hear they drove right by it and didn't want to make a quick lefty in the parking lot? That's a left turn. I can't be doing that.
I'm all
And then
excited.
they know.
I'm all excited about Casa Grande. I was all excited about that. Like I was all like, that's like my whole life now. I'm focusing towards September 15th, and then this thing popped up, like in June, right? So it didn't seem real. It was going to happen.
What did your wife say?
She was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And I go, "Well, I already told him we're going to do it."
That poor thing.
Boy, she is the best at ride or die.
I know. I did go to the Casa Grande one. I stopped by there for the first time the other day. And I walked in there, and I'm like, there's no way this is going to be open by the 15th. And there's all these people painting and working on the walls and stuff. And they look at me, and they go, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's not Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I know.
Ted Lasso that.
It just seems like it's like just like.
I did see your stories, and I thought the same thing. I was like, hold on a second. He says this is the place that's supposed to be open by the 15th?
Yeah, I don't know, man. But the pizza's delicious.
The wings are bigger.
Yeah,
And better.
I'll show you
Different
pictures.
sauce.
It's totally different. I swear to you.
We need to get some sort of like hashtag pizza party.
Yes.
So
like
it's by
movement.
you guys. Hey, I think it's by your house. Is that what
Not
you
in
by you? Chandler Boulevard. Isn't that by you?
Yeah, but that's a very long street. That street goes like 30 miles. That crosses many cities.
Anyway, check it out. Get some pizza and give me a good review.
John, Jay, and Rich.
Hey, before we get to Drake, have you guys seen on Amazon? Have you guys seen Cinderella yet?
Yes.
With Camila Cabello?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you like it?
I thought it was okay.
Did you like it, Rich?
Well, I don't think it's a great movie by any means, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I watched it with my kids, and we were going to make fun of it a lot more, but it was entertaining.
I watched it. I thought it ended really cheesy. I actually thought it was an episode of Glee.
Yeah. And I couldn't, it didn't grab on my attention. Like, it was one of those movies that I had on, and I caught myself doing something while watching it. Like, I couldn't just sit there and watch it.
So I'm watching thinking it's all original music, right? And all of a sudden Kyle starts off with they're just doing Camila Cabello, they're just doing covers, Ed Sheeran songs, they're doing whatever. And the very end, the very last song after they decide, that they're going to go sail around the world together, her and the prince, and maybe get married later because she's a woman and she wants to own her own business and make dresses, right? She's not just going to be a queen.
Okay.
She wants to be
pursue her own goals.
Right. The song that they sang together, which was remember the end of Grease? We go together. The song was "Let's Get Loud. Get loud, let's get loud." And everybody in the movie's all dancing to Get Loud. And now the fairy god, but now her evil stepmother, which I believe was
Idina Menzel.
Yeah, she was friendly, and it was whatever. But anyway, let's get into Drake real quick. What'd you think of Drake, Suzette?
I really liked the album. And I really liked Kanye's Donda album, but it was just way too many tracks. And even though Drake's album has like 23 songs on there, I just caught myself wanting to listen to Drake's album more. I really enjoyed it.
I think it's a bummer, and I'm sure it was done on purpose that it came out so soon to mess with Donda.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But I think like they're both, it's a bummer that they're being compared.
Mm-hmm.
But I listened to Certified Lover Boy several times.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to all of Donda, but my kids listen to both over and over again. And there's a big debate. One kid likes Donda, one kid likes Certified Lover Boy. But to me, I have to pull a couple tracks. Like, to me, you got Jay-Z on both albums. to me, Jay-Z on Donda wins over Jay-Z on Drake.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
my God, come on.
I need to know who Jay-Z is talking about on Certified Lover Boy because he sounds angry, like he goes off. But he
Jail?
does. Yeah, I know. The verse on Donda is an amazing verse.
And then you got Travis Scott on both albums.
Yes.
And then you got
Lil
Kid
Baby.
Cudi on both albums.
Mhm.
It's weird how, like, where's the loyalty to these people?
I know, because like they're feuding. Don't you think these people will pick a side?
And then you got, when you listen to Drake, Drake's talking about everybody screwed him over. Almost every track, he's talking about his friends that screwed him
No
over.
friends in the industry.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great song.
It is.
But anyway, do we have any tracks or anything? Do we pull anything? I don't know if we did or not. No, okay, good. Because you probably can't play anything anyway. But then you got, I think it's Drake and 21 Savage. That song is just phenomenal.
What's that one called?
Knife something?
Yeah,
Knife
Knife Night?
Knife Talk.
Knife Talk. That's a great song. Then there's, I didn't write down any of the titles.
7 a.m. on Brittle Path
That's
is
a
my
great
favorite.
song.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he gets in Spanish?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. That's where I feel like it's definitely towards Kanye. Talks about t-shirts, sneakers, and all that.
And then Kanye dropped the diss track.
Well,
It leaked.
supposedly, allegedly, Drake was the one that released that song, which is a Kanye song featuring Andre 3000. And Andre 3000 released a statement about it because he said that he was approached by Kanye and was like, I'm going to do this album. I'm going to dedicate it to my mom, Donda. And Andre 3000 was like, that's amazing. I definitely want to be part of this project. And like, his mom also passed away in 2013. So they released a song. The song is called Life of the Party. And Andre 3000's verse is like amazing. It's like, it gives you the chills. It's he's talking about their moms and everything. And then it goes into Kanye's verse. And he starts off with talking about his mom and everything, but then he goes into like hardcore dissing Drake. And he name drops Drake's name like 3 times. And it's like a 6-minute long song. It's pretty long. But Andre 3000 did not want that song to be out. Like, he was like, I'm not trying to be part of this feud. Like, I respect all these artists. Like, I want to work with Drake. I want to work with Jay-Z. I want to work with Kanye, but I don't want to be part of this drama. So that song wasn't on the album.
Didn't he also say that the part where the diss actually happens wasn't on there when he first recorded the song? So it's kind of like Kanye added it in later, but didn't put it on the album. You know what I mean?
But
so
some were
it's like
calling it the best song of the year.
It's a really good song.
The Andre 3000 part is great, but I had to listen to the Kanye part a couple times to understand what the heck he's saying. I need the words.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, it's
you
all
have
over.
to like read the lyrics to try to keep up with what he's saying.
But the Drake album is phenomenal, I think. Just phenomenal. Anyway,
They're both great albums.
I just wish they were further apart. I wish the Kanye album would have come out when it was supposed to 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate.
So will Drake obviously dethrone Kanye for the #1 album this week? Got to, right?
We'll
for streams
see.
and everything?
I don't know. They said that the second day of streaming, Kanye had more than Drake.
It's really interesting. For me, it's like he writes it, so it's that much more deep. I don't know if Drake writes all his stuff.
So at any rate, Kyle, so what happened? Because this is, you said, your worst nightmare?
Well,
Worst fear,
one
worst
of them.
fear.
I said one of my biggest fears came true. So I took my son swimming the other day, and obviously you fear for your kids around water. You want them to be safe, and they are. They are. But I have another gigantic fear that every time I take my kids swimming, it comes up and it's like I've had a close call here or there, but this has never happened to me. So we have like a pool umbrella that comes out. It's in the water and you have to get in the water to get it up, some shade. And so every time we go in the pool, it's hot out. You need a little bit of shade. So I always go, but I'm always so scared that like a scorpion or spider is going to pop out when I put the umbrella up, right? Always. So I probably look really stupid when I'm cranking the thing up, right? Because I literally I hit the umbrella a couple of times. I untie it. As I'm opening it, I shake it, and then I duck really low, and I try to as I'm opening it up, I look around to see if anything's in there. And a couple weeks ago, we were having some friends over to swim, and I opened it up, and there was a spider on the inside of the umbrella. I was like, nope! And I literally just left the water and got out. I don't know what happened to the thing. I don't know. I don't even, I just was not having it. So just this past weekend, I took Easton swimming, and same thing. I do my prep. I whap the umbrella a couple of times. I shake it out. I'm opening it up, and I get it open, and I'm like, okay, because there's spider webs on the thing. So I always try to wash the spider webs off too, right? So open it up. All good, right? And I'm walking back towards the step, and Easton's stepping down into the water, and all of a sudden, I feel something tickle my leg, and I look down. There's a huge freaking spider on my leg.
Oh my God.
Like hitting I swiped the thing off my leg. Easton's like, "Are you okay, mommy?" Like, no, I am not okay. And the thing's like crawling, and it was pretty big. I don't know what kind of, I don't know spiders, sorry, but like, I don't care. If it's got 8 legs and it's crawling on me, I'm feeling that thing for hours. So literally, like the rest of the time we're in the pool, I keep like
with all the cameras in your house, is there footage?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even go back to
There has to be. That
I'm
has to be
sure there is. There's
hilarious if you jumping.
definitely.
What if you can see the spider in the video? That's how big it is.
Yeah, you hitting the umbrella too.
It was pretty big. But I told Scott, I was like, okay, so the deal is now the umbrellas just stay up unless there's like a big
You got to
storm
have
or
the exterminator zap the umbrella, probably.
Yeah, that's what I do. I need Green Mango to zap the umbrellas. But they do the rest of the yard. But it was like, and Scott wasn't with me at the time. And I just had this stare down with the spider. And I was like, I could kill you right now. I should kill you right now. And he's like crawling away slowly, like he's not intimidated by me whatsoever. And I was like, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let you live. But I shouldn't. But you're outside, and that's my rule. This is your home. If you were in my house, you would already be dead. But like, I'm in your house right now. But that was not cool. It was not cool.
Your pool's so big, he thinks he's at a lake. He thinks he's fine.
I know. Just like ever since then, at moments, I just feel him. I just feel him crawling.
Yeah, I know.
It's so gross.
You got to see the video, Kyle.
I know. I got to look. I don't know. I didn't even think about that.
Just to see, come on, that could be one of those videos like that guy with the fake snake.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that could be one of those videos you see Kyle freak out because go nuts, especially the hitting the umbrella, the whole process. Because you see the video of her hitting the umbrella, she's safe.
Yes.
Then you see her walking away. She's not safe.
And Easton's just watching you.
No.
All right, we got the John J. Rich Drunk Down line. You call us anytime, 602-888-1933. We got some messages. Those are next. John J. and Rich.
At Aviation, we take our botanicals seriously. So serious that when you taste the perfect blend of cardamom, coriander, and French lavender in your Aviation and tonic, you'll seriously shit your pants.
100% grain neutral spirits, 42% alcohol by volume. Diageo, New York, New York.
DoorDash helps you make cash fast. All you need is your bike and a smartphone. The sign-up process is super quick and easy. Now, you get to choose your own hours and be your own boss. And best of all, you get to keep 100% of your tips. Download the DoorDash driver app today to get started.
For your listening pleasure, we present the John J. and Rich family of podcasts. Wherever you find what you're listening to, just search John J. and Rich.
All right, our drunk dial line is 602-888-1933. You call us, leave us a message. We got some over the weekend because when you leave us a message on our voicemail, you could end up on the radio.
Hey, this message is for Suzette. You go through horoscopes and you have different options, whether it's, the best way to win an argument, different things in that nature. So you have all these different things. However, you never go through the horoscope signs with the date they were born. As well as you have never gone through horoscopes that are married to each other with the same sign. You know, my wife is a Libra. Myself, I am a Libra. And these are things that might be a good venture to go through. Just an idea. All right. Switch you out.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll look for those.
Oh, maybe he should have called the constructive criticism line.
You didn't sound at all buzzed, did he?
No, not at all.
Machaca, 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 chaca, machaca, machaca, chaca, machaca, machaca, chaca, machaca, machaca.
He sounds buzzed.
Yeah, there you
Throwback.
Yeah. We need that machaca. You got another one?
Hey guys, I was just sitting here enjoying a beer, listening to you guys on the podcast, and got to the part where Suzette's talking about her really bad craving for the root beer float. And, you're not really supposed to have ice cream, yada yada. Well, they have this certain ice cream called Night Food, but it's specifically for pregnant women. It's got like more nutrients. It helps you sleep good. Like, you gotta check this out. All right, I love you guys. Bye.
Wait, ice cream that's healthy?
Night food.
That's what you heard?
That's what I heard.
Nutrients, helps you sleep.
Heck yeah, I'm on that.
602-888-1933.
My favorite John, Jay, and Rich story is when Kyle yelled, "Whoa, Larry." Everyone brought their dogs in the studio. Unfortunately, there was a fight, but Kyle, "Whoa, Larry." You guys can play it. Literally, whenever I say "whoa," I say "whoa, Larry," and everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. But I know you guys understand.
Oh, Larry! Break it up! Oh my God!
Hit the beginning of it. The beginning, the way you're like, "Whoa, Larry."
Oh, Larry!
That's so intense.
They were going to eat each other alive, you guys.
You know what's funny? Somebody said to me, is there another Hurricane Larry coming?
Yes.
Somebody said you need to have "Whoa, Larry" ready to go. Every time Kyle talks about that hurricane. All right, we're going to play Suzette's Pop 10. John, Jay, and Rich.
John, Jay, and Rich.
Okay, we're going to play a game. What's the game, Suzette?
This is Pop 10. So pop culture in 10 seconds. A lot went down this weekend. So I hope you were paying attention to the media. I will ask you, I'll give you a category. You have 10 seconds to name as many things as you can. So, I mean, just in one round, you can get 10 points.
All right, our contestant is Blake. Hello, Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Hi, how you doing?
Is this my wife, Blake? No.
Probably not as pretty.
So similar.
Blake.
Okay.
All right, Blake, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go one at a time. So it's going to be John, Jay, Rich, Kyle, then you. You have a timer. You have a 3, 2, 1, and then 10 seconds of a bed with the whistle at the end that's going to tell you when to stop. So no pressure. You got this. John, Jay, the movie Venom, Let There Be Carnage, has been pushed up 2 weeks, so the release date is now October 1st. In 10 seconds, name movies Tom Hardy is in.
Venom the Carnage. I believe he is in Batman. Batman Begins or wherever he plays Bane. He's in that one with Christian Bale where they fight each other. He's in
Time's up, sir.
The wrestling movie. Shoot, that was a tough one.
That was, but The Dark Knight Rises is where you were. I'll give you that because he was Bane. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. So you got 3 points there. Not bad. He's in Mad Max, Inception, Warrior.
Warrior's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what you were thinking. Dunkirk. All right, Capone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. John on the board with 3 points. Rich. We did get a leaked song over the weekend, Kanye versus Andre 3000, where Kanye disses Drake. Now, I need you to name songs from Outkast in 10 seconds.
Hey, y'all. Bombs over Baghdad. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I'm for real. Boo Boo smells like roses. I like the way you move.
Ooh, good job. 5 points for you there.
All right.
Impressive. All right, Kyle. So Nicki Minaj and Rihanna were seen hanging out this weekend. In 10 seconds, name as many Rihanna songs as you can.
I don't know the titles. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. The one with the rain and it's coming down. Live your life, umbrella. And those are 2 of them.
The pressure isn't real, isn't it?
No. I think it's the music, too, that doesn't help.
I know. I'm like, I'm not in Rihanna mode. She needs to put out new music so I can go back.
You got 2 points, though. That's really good. Umbrella and Live Your Life. That's with T.I., right? Yeah. Okay. All right, Blake, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Well, I hope you're a Marvel fan because the #1 movie in the box office this weekend was Marvel's Shang-Chi. Name all the Marvel movies in 10 seconds.
Marvel movies. So we have Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man.
Good job, Blake.
Style.
Yes. I was hoping you would do that. So you got 6 points, all right? 6 points for you,
Love
Blake.
Marvel movies.
You got Rich right behind you with 5 points. John Jay has 3 points. Kyle has 2 points. So it's anyone's game. You ready for round 2?
Mm-hmm.
John Jay, I feel like you're either listening to Kanye's Donda album or Drake's Certified Lover Boy.
Don't give me titles.
No, I won't give you titles. I need you to name artists featured on these albums. Either one.
Kid Cudi, Travis Scott, Jay-Z, Giveon. Oh my God, who else? That's it. Is there more?
You got 7 points right there. So you're beating Blake by 1. Yeah. Did you mention 21 Savage?
I didn't. I did earlier, but I didn't today.
That's like your favorite track
I know,
on
that's
there.
my favorite track. I know, I didn't think about it.
Good.
Future.
You got Giveon? All right.
Bird.
Rich. So Cardi B and Offset welcome their baby boy this Saturday. Now in 10 seconds, I need you to name musicians whose name starts with the letter C.
Cardi B, the Cardigans, Chris Cornell, Chris Kirkpatrick, Chrissy Teigen.
She's not a musician.
No, just in a Chris
Brown? I thought you were
Chris
gonna
Brown.
go
I go
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Christina Aguilera. Come on, man. We're just talking about her.
Stop.
I'm just kidding. I know. Off air, you and I privately. In a text.
We always talk about Genie in a bottle every time we go to commercial.
Well, Rich, you got 7 points, so you are tied with John Jay right now. All right, Kyle. Nicki Minaj revealed why she didn't collaborate with Doja Cat on her album Planet Her. So I need you to drop some musicians that go by 2 names.
What?
2 names. Like Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Chris Kirkpatrick,
Up high!
Christina Aguilera.
You got 7 points. You're tied with John Jay and Rich.
Somewhere Chris Kirkpatrick's Google alerts are going off. He's like, what the hell are people talking about before?
Yes. Wow, this is intense. Blake, you have 6 points, so you just need 1 point to tie with the crew or 2 points to win the game, okay?
All
right, so Naomi Osaka revealed she's taking a break from tennis to take care of her mental health. Name as many professional athletes as you can from any sport.
Professional athlete?
Yes.
Look, Stephen Curry, does Jake Paul count? Alex Rodriguez.
All right, Blake.
I can't believe I got stumped on that.
You got 9 points. You're good. You're the big winner.
Nice job, dude.
Good job.
Hold on the line. We're going to set you up with the prize.
Thank you for listening to John Jay and Rich on iHeartRadio. For more, go to johnjayandrich.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
My dad used to say that.
Sure, yeah. It's from Geico.
Yeah, whenever I would ask my dad for life advice, he'd sit me down and say, son, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. And look at me now, a well-adjusted adult with a drawer full of plastic bags I'll never use.
Okay, I'm confused. Was your dad a licensed Geico agent?
Nah, he was just a real good dad.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.